Welcome to Cathy's website for the SRC Zoom call demonstrating the SRC4u software. We're here on Cathy's website, CathyDSlaght.com. To access the Zoom call, we're going to scroll down and we are going to look for this Zoom banner right here. Okay. If you would like information on the SRC4u software, you can scroll down, click here, ask Cathy about the SRC4u software. If you'd like to demonstrate the software for free, ask Cathy for a free demonstration. To complement the SRC4u software, we have what is called the shift pin. Ask Cathy about the shift pin and shifting. If you're not ready to purchase the software and you're not ready to demo the software, but you would like the advantages of the software, join Cathy's daily energy clearing group. All the information's here. To register, just register now. Cathy's on Twitter. You can follow her on Twitter. We're going to proceed over to the Zoom call where it will be live. One moment, please.
Hi, everybody. You can see we're still running from the weekend, and I didn't stop it so we could do some work. I wanted you to see that Terry is now done with Ray's book. I had written it way back, and it's taken her some time to format it because it's got so much information in it. It's going to be about 1,000 pages, but that's because it has all his cocktails, all his webinars, all the grab-a-boy codes, and all of the other stuff, whatever I can think of. My brain has gone dead now. But it's a long, long, long book, but not meant to just be set down and read. It's a reference book. You'll have it on your email, and you can download it. And I'm going to show how to copy and paste some of these. But so you can start adding your cocktails if you choose to. The book will be there, but I'm hoping we can do I'll make sure the Zoom group gets an email with the link, but I think we're trying to get it out to more of the practitioners. And all that's required, if you will, is a donation to Terry's PayPal, which is what Ray would have loved. 100% of this goes to Terry. And it doesn't matter if it's 50 cents donation, it's the thought. I think it would mean a lot. So, but I want to show you, this is the list. I call them Ray's Special SSTT, and I thought we'd I'm going to do an example. Did anybody get to listen to Peter's show?
No.
I'll get to listen tonight, but I'm excited about it. Anyway, here is, let's just scan and see what the group wants. All right, so we want this entity exorcism. Ha! All right, so I'm going to show you where these are. Let's go in here. Let me just do it this way.
Hey, Cathy.
Yeah.
That might not be a bad one for everybody to run every night, because I talked to somebody last night that probably knows more than the average bearer about that kind of things, and things have been very busy on that front lately.
Thank you for so let's let's definitely do that. I'll make a copy of this one and send it out with the Zoom. Okay, now I have to find out which one it is there we are, SSTT All Enex is the name of this one. And I'll do two things. Kevin does have these loaded up, but since they are for people that, download her book, some of you may want to just download your own. Here it is. And so I want to show you, all you do, let's just put the list right now in our notes. Oh. There we go. So that's it. And then all you have to do, let's just clear that. Just go ahead and copy the list. It's quite a, Terry said that he would work for days on these, days and days with no interruption on these various cocktails doing his research. So we have a lot of I have a lot of gratitude for everything Ray has done. So put that in there like that and simply go down save as cocktail. And I'm not going to save it because I've got it in there. Well, I'll show you what you can do. SSET all Emacs. That's funny. It's not showing up. Enix. Oh, okay, duh. So watch yourself with that. I don't know why isn't that funny? Not coming up. And I know it's in there, but that's all you do. Now let's look at this other one because that's kind of a mystery. There it is. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't want to come up. And so it's in there. And let's go ahead and scan it as well. And there is no question there's some strange energy out there. So I usually just go, I test it for priority to run. All right, so this you can just add. And so we've got some extra focus here on the triple heater, the gallbladder. There's a lot of mention of the triple heater, so we can just go ahead and add all that. And then we could not quite. The other thing we've been asking for on a very regular basis since we added it, and I'll hopefully be able to talk to Kevin today and get all the images are in there for this, the language of light symbol. Not quite, but we did either yesterday or the day before, I'm not sure, want the language of light symbol for hope. It looks like we've scanned again now, so it's out of there. But they're interesting. A lot of people, when I check for priority to whether or not they want that symbol, they do. So we'll get that in there for everybody. And the only other thing, we'll look here in a minute, but if anybody wants to share any thoughts about next month's theme, I was going to do mouth, but I thought mouth would be powerful because not only our teeth and tongue and gums and all, but also our words. But that wasn't a high priority. Anybody have any thoughts on focus?
I have an idea that's more emotional based, and that's, have we ever worked with grief?
Okay, that is a good idea. Let me see. What am I trying to do here? You said grief, right?
Yes.
Well, it's still not quite there. No reason we can't work with it, but if for a focus, it's kind of interesting to see what we're supposed to hone in on. Any other thoughts?
Change.
Pain?
Change.
Oh.
We're going through a lot of change.
You got that right. No? A couple of things that come up pretty frequently.
Silence change too.
Okay, what was it change? What?
Silence change.
Silent change?
Yes, SILENCE.
Okay.
Silence. You don't know what's happening. It just starts happening.
It's higher. Here's another one. We'll just look at this.
Since we're going into the holidays, it could be just family too.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
How about unwanted change?
Look, there you go. Family.
Yeah.
We can test a few others, but that would be appropriate over the holidays. In fact, we could even add karma and ancestral and all kinds of things. So if that's okay with everybody, and we can even, let's see.
Sounds good.
Yeah, look at that low. Family it is, all right. And so we're basically, let's just see where we are now. There's that heart chakra. And still, I think, I'm having, I believe, a lot of success with this sustenance balancer approach. So I don't know if any of you others are playing with that or not, but there seem to be some real interesting people are getting back on their feet. So I'm just going to make some notes here for this. I don't need to sit here and do it while we're together. And of course, we always have the longevity cocktail. Get back down here. Anytime you see something like this, cellular mutation, tumor, cyst, this is all etheric. It's not in the body. So you can actually be quite proactive. Okay, and we'll take that one. There's our family issues right there. I like to check with the immune system. High priority. Of course, we're always doing the longevity and the shedding now. Okay, so. Okay, so always some really interesting information from these meridian scans. I've just been, move this up to goodness. I've just been kind of keeping a list, and then we'll pull these through and test them. And there's a lot you can do with this if you just want to look at it. For example, here, this was a 0, visual disturbances. And just
Can you
go,
make that just a bit bigger, Kathy?
let me see what I can do here. Yeah. Oops. There we go. How's that?
Great, thank you.
You see it? Good. So just go through. It's what I've been doing. All have our own. All have our own way. We've got visual disturbances, stress, etheric. Looks like it borders lines on chronic. And then you can just go through here. You see, so the sustenance balancer in that case may not be our top priority. So 100% benefit of just this 3 times. Anyway, so you can check these out, or you can also just add them all together for the sustenance balancer. And if you do that, it's very interesting. When you check again, very often they're all cleared just with that approach. So it really does look like the nutrition is the core. I was listening to something the other night talking about the power of our thoughts and how many, once they realize the true power, really do change their nutrition. Again, some chronic there. Not quite. Remember, the codes are always positive thing. Okay, so again, that 3 times really seems to be a charm today for us. And I don't know what's happened with the Grabavoy codes, but lately, everything you put in, you get a code. Has anybody else noticed that?
No, but that's great.
I'm shocked. Well, apparently, that guy from Canada I've been working with contacted the guy, and I don't know what exactly they talked about, but right after that, I noticed everything I put in, there's a code. Look at that. Okay, look at the high resonance on the insomnia with the sustenance balancer. Let's see what else. We'll do a couple more. Okay, so that gives you some thoughts. I'll check out the rest as well. But I wanted to mention, and we talked about this the other day, this new moon coming up on the 23rd is said to be extremely powerful. And those who are interested, on Wednesday night, the 23rd, at 9 o'clock, we were going to get together and just kind of group focus. I initially said females 55 and up. I don't know why I said that. Maybe that's not appropriate. Maybe we just need to, whoever wants to come in. The reason I thought about females that age and up is most of us have already messed up in just about every area and learned some lessons. And we've got some wisdom, and we could convert that to power instead of feeling disappointed or bitter. Perhaps turn that around and say, hey, I may have learned the hard way. I got some lessons to share. But then this book also, The Return of the Gods, that's a compelling book for me. And it talks about the fact that we may have opened the door here in America to true demonic attack. And there is such a thing. We know there is such a thing. And that door opening actually started in the 60s. So that kind of ties in that age group. I know myself, I saw those things happening. I saw what was going on. I just didn't put it together. So anyway, that the night before Thanksgiving, I'm going to try to get an email out to remind anybody that might be interested. 9 o'clock, we can just use my Zoom link. And I just want to show you something. I've been doing this already with even people who are ill, and that is simply sending in some form the code for unconditional love. And we're seeing people even hospitalized that if you simply send this code, I don't have the code in front of me, that we see an improvement. So what we thought we would do for the new moon, since supposedly anything that comes in that starts on that night with that new moon is really amped up, is in all bodies of water and planet Earth, and then just unconditional love. Let it load up and just send it, just as simple as that. So it'll be very short call, but then if we could bring ourselves to do this little thing every day during this 2-week new moon period, and we'll just see if it appeals, fine. If not, but that's kind of a thought for this time coming up, because that really, to me, is what heals everything.
Thank you for participating in today's SRC4u software demonstration. We look forward to seeing you again. Till then, take care and be well.